TikTok is now on track to potentially beat Meta when it comes to revenue numbers, which is absolutely insane. So we're talking about a 60% revenue jump in the first half of 2024, bringing in a whooping 17 billion and internationally. So all in, not just the US. And this just feels like, a high schooler who's stayed out way past their curfew. They know they're going to get grounded for the next month, but they just don't care because they are just having such a great time. And I am really trying to figure out how or why ByteDance and TikTok has not done anything to tell the rest of us what they're going to do come January 2025, because that's, with my terrible a grounding analogy, that's when they're supposed to get kicked out of the US, right? Which is one of their largest markets. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen there. Maybe they've got some secret corporate plan where they're going to set up in some small, Caribbean island and reincorporate there. And then they're technically, not in China anymore, so they can keep going. I'm really not sure. But if you have the time and if you already are thinking about another place to post content, or you're thinking about another advertising platform, turns out advertisers are making money with TikTok. Otherwise, they wouldn't have grown 60%. Now, even if you aren't running paid ads and you're just a content creator and you're looking for a place other than YouTube to actually pay you, TikTok might be a good way to go because presumably they'll have more money for their creator fund. But also, if you sell any products or services, you can use TikTok Shops, which is getting really popular. And even if you don't want to live stream or create native content for TikTok, you can still run ads there. It's relatively cheap, especially when you compare it to something like Google Ads, right? Which is just so freaking expensive now. Plus, you can use something like Zapier to integrate with like Systemi.io, which is what we recommend, linked up in the description, or any of your other, digital product course softwares, or even, Shopify. So you don't even have to have everything on TikTok in order to start taking advantage of this. And so I bring in this story just because they're making a lot of money, which means advertisers are making a lot of money, which means us as creators and entrepreneurs have an opportunity there. Whether you have a product or service to sell, it's working for other advertisers, so it should work for you. Or if you're looking for another place to post content, at least it's actually possible to get paid on TikTok versus making short form content for Instagram Reels, where they just still pay creators nothing. And just to put into perspective how monumental this growth is and compared to, Meta and Facebook, like Meta and Facebook are currently sitting around, 75.5 billion this year. So they've grown 25% versus TikTok 60. And TikTok is now at 73 billion. So yes, 2.5 billion difference. Like, we're talking about billions here. It's not just like a cup of coffee or something, right? This is a lot of money. It's a lot of revenue. But when you think about Meta versus TikTok and the fact that TikTok is just 2.5 billion away from making the same amount of money as Facebook/Meta, that's been around for at least twice as long, is pretty eye-opening in terms of the growth of this platform. Now, the good news is every generation seems to continue to use YouTube, so at the very least, we can still count on YouTube being a good place for creators and advertisers for the time being. I'm just very interested to see what happens come January, because I keep combing through news article after article trying to figure out what on earth is ByteDance's plan here, because they just keep partying, they keep raking in the cash, and they're acting like they're not about to be kicked out of one of their biggest markets.